From the prep work in January to the 9-month grind of the season, we've reached championship weekend. 4 drivers have separated themselves from the rest in both the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series and the NASCAR XFINITY Series. All there remains is 2 races in Miami to decide which driver is among the best of the best. First, we'll take a look at the Truck Series. A season filled with unpredictability and unexpected turns has seen a chaotic and intense playoffs follow suit. Las Vegas on Friday the 13th saw the regular season champion and Johnny Sauter's hopes blow up, and the round of 6 eliminated 2 young Toyota hopefuls. 4 talented veteran drivers remain, hoping to win the 2019 NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series Championship. Let's get into it. A few short weeks in Martinsville, Brett Moffitt upped his deal with GMS Racing. During the press conference, Moffitt actually stated he'd talked with a few Xfinity and Cup owners about a possible opening. He stated, however, he wanted to win races and remain competitive rather than take a middling opportunity a division above. Seeing his success with GMS, he undoubtedly made the right decision. Taking over the 24 truck, he's netted more top 10s and nearly has double the laps led from his championship season. The round of 8 has made him the clear-cut favorite at winning the hardware, claiming the last great Coliseum and winning north of the border. Whether it's short tracks, intermediates, or road courses, Jerry Baxter will put out a truck capable of winning. Why take that competitive risk in Xfinity or Cup when at the young age of 27, Moffitt has the potential to make a lasting impact on the truck circuit? A win on Friday night would make him a multiple-time champion, something only 4 drivers have accomplished in the series. Competitor Ross Chastain, meanwhile, actually surrendered his Xfinity season with JD Motorsports in order to compete for the truck championship. Needing a win to make the playoffs, he dominated Iowa to achieve the impossible. When that winning truck was ultimately DQ'd, he went out and won Gateway to solidify his playoff position. Meanwhile, a wreck at Talladega placed him below the cut line, erasing his hard work in the regular season. He responded with a great effort at the paperclip, scoring 8 stage points and a second behind Todd Gilliland. 1 solid race at Phoenix, and now the Watermelon Pioneer can make his name as a NASCAR champ. Despite having a full-time Xfinity ride with colleague lined up, winning the championship would be absolutely huge for Ross Chastain's career. Absolutely nobody expected Nice Motorsports to win a race, let alone become a championship contender in South Florida. Part of that factor is largely because of Ross Chastain. He can certainly outperform any vehicle he gets behind the wheel of, and a silver trophy would put many Cup owners on notice. As another one bites the dust, Stewart Friesen continues to break free as a championship favorite. The 52 rocked the competition at Eldora to end his winless drought, as well as score a career-high 12 top 5s. Not to mention he's been under pressure during a majority of the 6 playoff races. While he was nagged for a restart violation, that didn't stop Friesen from having a fast truck. The Arizona checkered flag would mark as his first victory on pavement. Now Stewart Friesen wants it all: to perform in prime time and etch his name as forever a NASCAR champion. Winning the title would also make him the first Canadian to win a top 3 NASCAR title and become only the second foreigner to claim this honor. Knowing his dirt track mentality, he'll keep on fighting till the end. ThorSport Racing entered the playoffs back in August with 3 entries and strong hopes of capturing the title. Couple in mechanical issues, specifically the Las Vegas engine debacle, it looked like all 3 trucks would get axed before the championship race. Fortunately, Matt Crafton persevered at Phoenix, edging out Austin Hill for the final ticket. It's been a 2013-2014 caliber season in every category except laps led and wins. With that stated, I just can't see Crafton and Junior Joyner claiming the silver prize. Honestly, ThorSport as of late reminds me of the Rays or Athletics in baseball. They can consistently point into the championship race, but they just don't have the extra 10th or 2 to compete with GMS. If there's one positive, the 88 has the most experience with this current format, with Crafton advancing to the race 3 of the past 4 seasons. A performance for the ages, and the California native could claim his 3rd Truck Series title. As for Xfinity, the 32-race calendar has seen the emergence of the Big 3. 3 different young drivers representing 3 different teams and all 3 manufacturers, as they have arisen from the rest to assert their dominance on the pavement. The 7-round postseason was pretty much a contest to decide the best of the rest. At last, 1 driver claimed that ticket in Arizona, and it's time to take a look at the 4 contenders vying to make or further their names. Concluding Saturday's 300-mile race, Christopher Bell will officially graduate from the NASCAR XFINITY Series. He's been a gem to watch over the past 2 years, scoring 6 wins in 73 career starts. Pretty much, he grabs a victory once every 5 times he buckles in and sets his steering wheel. Under the modern era restricting Cup drivers, he's undoubtedly become the best Xfinity regular. One thing missing from the trophy case just happens to be the division's most coveted trophy. Last season, they were heavily inconsistent and just couldn't produce that race-winning magic in Miami. Year 2, meanwhile, Seabell has matured under the direction of Jason Ratcliffe, earning more top 10s and a better average finish. He's no doubt a strong favorite for the title, and winning this Saturday would make him one of NASCAR's top prospects heading into the 2020s. Also bidding his farewells happens to be Tyler Reddick. Unlike Christopher Bell, however, he claimed the Xfinity title to the distaste of many NASCAR fans. In 2019, he has proven to the haters he can compete, proving his talents with his new team in Richard Childress Racing. 5 wins and the regular season championship have proven he can be aggressive while also consistently finishing races. Missouri native Randall Burnett has also been a breakout candidate, excelling with strategy specifically in the Sin City. Now it's time for the driver of the two to capture back-to-back championships. His previous 2 starts in Miami, he netted a 4th place finish alongside his triumphant upset victory. A second championship would not only strengthen the Corning California kid's resume, but provide some life for RCR. To say the least, they've had a rough go in 2019, specifically on the NASCAR Cup Series side of things. If any team needs something to brighten up its long-term outlook, it's the team from Welcome, North Carolina. What a difference one calendar year makes. Last November, Cole Custer watched his championship hopes melt away the longer he stayed out. Poor crew chiefing was his downfall as the 00 team came up 1 spot short of the driver's title. Jeff Mendering was fired and Mike Shiplet came from the CGR 42 to hopefully re-energize the young 21-year-old. This season, Cole Custer's dreams and ambitions of becoming a NASCAR superstar have come full circle. Shiplet's Ford Mustangs have beaten Cup drivers head-to-head, and on multiple occasions they've been the clear dominator of the field. Now the journey has led them to the championship race, with Shiplet promising Custer the fastest car he's ever driven. Even faster than his 2017 Homestead car, which led 182 of the 200 laps on the pavement. One race can not only make them champions, but prove to Tony Stewart and Gene Haas they are ready to compete on Sunday. It's been a long time coming for both driver and crew chief, and one victorious moment can prove their legitimacy. Justin Allgaier and the 17 meanwhile have emerged as the best of the rest. Last season, Jason Burnett crew chiefed a career year for Allgaier, scoring 5 wins and netting the regular season championship. They were easily the favorites to hoist the trophy in Miami. We all know the rest of the story as they collapsed during the 6-race journey to the championship race and were eliminated 1 weekend early. To twist the knife even further, Tyler Reddick likely got the car Allgaier was supposed to race in Miami. They had to witness the 9 team and Dave Allens hoist the trophy 2 years in a row. 2019, to their misfortune, has continued the untimely results. Mechanical failures, bad luck, you name it, have kept them winless throughout the regular season and into the postseason. During the round of 8, however, they not only limited the mistakes, but they were competing alongside the Big 3. That included Phoenix last weekend as the 7 team finally put together a complete race. Despite the misfortunes and the lack of wins compared to Reddick, Custer, and Bell, none of that matters now. They've advanced to Homestead and have an equal opportunity to become the champion as the league's dominators. In the Cup Series, Joey Logano upset the Big 3 1 year ago. Now, a 300-mile race separates Justin Allgaier following suit and gaining redemption for a calendar year of struggles. So there you have it, 8 drivers, 8 unique stories and journeys to the championship race. Unfortunately, 6 will see their dreams put on hold, but 2 will be lifting the hardware in front of the Miami fans. It's time to predict some champions. For the Truck Series, everyone's likely picking Moffitt or Chastain as their season champion. They're the clear-cut favorites, but I'm going to go a little bit outside the box, much like this season as a whole. After 200 miles, Stuart Friesen and the 52 team will be singing "We Are the Champions." This team has battled hard through adversity all season long, and now they have the momentum entering Homestead. Last season, it was Hattori Racing pulling off an improbable championship, and I think Halmar is ready to do the same. Xfinity, meanwhile, could be a championship for the ages. It's likely going to be a toss-up between the Big 3, with Allgaier possibly in the mix. With that stated, I'm going with speed to take the 2019 championship. Cole Custer and Mike Shiplet have brought the horses to the intermediates, and I expect them to better their performance at Homestead from 2018 and even 2017. Christopher Bell and the 20 team also have the horsepower, but I just think the 00 will have the extra boost to excel on restarts and turn consistently better lap averages. Either way, I expect both races will have entertaining battles and send off the 18-year history of Homestead Miami hosting the championship race. So anyways, this is NRF signing out, and just remember, life's a beach and then you drive.